Hi, this is Greg Johnson with resourcesforlife.com, and this is another video in the series of videos on the topic of weight loss. And in this video, we're going to be looking at the question of, are your shoes making you fat? Now, this is kind of a follow-up to the previous video I just sent out about glucosamine and chondroitin. The topic again here is the connectedness and the interrelationships and the interactions between sort of every aspect of your life and how it impacts and affects your weight loss success. And so in the case of shoes, just as important as joint health is, I described in my previous video, you know, if your joints feel comfortable and flexible and cushioned when you're walking or running, sitting or laying down, getting up, etc., it's going to boost your energy level because you don't feel zapped of energy. Okay, so similarly, as important as your joints are, it is the whole issue of what shoes you're wearing and are they comfortable. You know, a lot of people wear dress shoes. For women, there's some social pressure to wear high heels and shoes that just really are not practical and really aren't good for you. And because of that, with the busy lives that we lead, all the walking that most of us are doing, it just can drain you by, you know, you're halfway through the day and you feel exhausted as a result of something as simple as the shoes you're wearing. And so that feeling of exhaustion translates into, you know, lower energy level. You can't help it but feel tired and worn out if your shoes, and some say even the you know, the quality of your shoes are going to affect other things like neck pain, back pain, etc. So getting a good pair of shoes I think is essential to weight loss. And when you're looking at weight loss from this, you know, holistic perspective, it's easy to see how something as simple as shoes can make a difference. Now, another thing to consider, in addition to having good quality shoes, shoes that fit well but not too tight, are the inserts that you're wearing. Do you wear inserts? If so, are they really ergonomically suitable and comfortable? I've found some that are called the 2-ounce Miracle, and this insert, it's the 2-ounce Miracle. It ends up, I'd say part of the miracle is it works really well, but the other part of the miracle is that it costs like $5. You know, if you've ever looked at shoe inserts, you know you can spend $20 at least, upwards to maybe $100 on shoe inserts. So you want to get some comfortable shoes, some comfortable shoe inserts, and then finally topping it all off with a good pair of socks. So let me just show you what I have here. These are the New Balance shoes, and this model is the New Balance 769. Now you'll notice I go with a 4E width. I like to get a really wide shoe. This is the 2-ounce Miracle I was telling you about. It's just a very lightweight insert, and it's made by a company, or at least the brand is ProFoot. And then the shoes I wear, the socks that I wear with these are just really comfortable, thick and breathable wool socks, because those have the most cushion. So when you combine all of that, very cushiony New Balance running shoes with very form-fitting shoe inserts, and I should mention this 2-ounce Miracle, basically what it does is it doesn't offer a lot of cushion. What it does do, though, is it really forms very accurately and closely to your foot. And so what you're getting is, rather than having a few pressure points on your foot that go into the shoe, instead of having that, what you get is a complete and almost like equal pressure on every part of your foot, so you don't have like one part of your foot bearing more weight than another. It evenly distributes the weight across your entire foot, and that equates to just a much more comfortable walking experience. So anyway, you want, I would say, to have a lot of cushion in your shoe. That's what the New Balance 769s offer, is a lot of cushion. And then you want very good form fitting, which you get from these $5 pair of inserts the Pro Foot 2-ounce Miracle. And then you want some additional cushioning by wearing some very comfortable socks. All that wrapped together will give you a much more comfortable walking, running, mobility experience, and that means you're going to have more energy, and more energy means more calories burned by the end of the day. So I hope that helps. Take care.